I will be reviewing Little Women Dallas Season 2, Episode 2. So this episode picks up where we left off last week, which is Kaley kind of like, kind of beat the hell out of, she kind of beat the hell out of Amanda. She didn't really beat her. She just like punched her dead in the face. Okay, so that's what happened last week. This week, we have Rochelle and Emily meeting up. This was Rochelle's idea to meet up and kind of talk things over. Now, she wanted to discuss the new Kaley situation. That's what I'm calling it, the Kaley situation. Because Kaley's just, her behavior was unacceptable. Okay, so Rochelle brings up, Kaley, I think she's acting this way because she's looking for attention. She brought up the fact that Kaley compared her situation of having a miscarriage to Emily's losing a child. But Rochelle was very sympathetic to Emily, and which is very, very good. Then she recommended that all the girls go to some aggression class and try to get out their aggressions and try to come back together as a unit. This was a really, really good idea. So the next scene is the two bosom buddies. That's what I'm gonna call Tiffany and Amanda. Like, these two are like two peas in a pod. And so Amanda's meeting up with Tiffany, and she's telling Tiffany she doesn't know why Kaley's so upset with her. No, you heard me correct. She doesn't know why Kaley's upset. I was yelling at the TV like, did you forget you slept with her ex? Like, child, please, you don't know. Amanda's driving me crazy. Okay, I like Amanda, I really do. But this whole Chase situation is ridiculous. I mean, you took her man and you didn't tell her, but you want to pass. Like, no, Kaley's overreacting, but you're underreacting. You showed no sympathy towards your friend. I mean, my goodness. I mean, these two are really ridiculous. But anyway, so she gave Tiffany her sad stories as to she doesn't know why Kaley's being so mean. She better be glad I don't live in Dallas. I would have made a special trip over there just to remind her why Kaley's being so mean. But I don't live there. So the next scene really, really tripped me out. I mean, this had to be the craziest scene to me in the whole episode. Okay, so Kaley's on her date with her new man, Daquan. Now, I think he's very, very cute. So he took her on some gondola, I think she called it. I don't know the name of it because I ain't never been out on a date with something like this. Like me and my dates, we go to McDonald's. But no, he took her on this boat, like the little Italy type thing. He gave her a flower. Like, he was being very, very catering. So that's why I thought, well, I understood Kaley being upset with Amanda in the beginning. But I was like, but you do have Daquan. Like, come on, how long are we gonna drag this on? So she's on the date, and guess what she wants to talk about on the date? Oh my gosh, she wants to bring up Chase and Amanda again. Okay, I'm like, oh, you're on a date. Okay, fine, why are we bringing them up again? So she brings them up, but it gets worse. So she tells Daquan, she says that Daquan, this is crazy. Daquan and Chase are friends. Okay, they're friends. So she asked Daquan to not talk to Chase anymore. Not talk to Chase anymore because she doesn't want him around. And, and she doesn't like, the fact that he's with the man. I thought, is this girl out of her mind? She's telling her current boyfriend to not talk to her ex because she's feeling some type of way. I started laughing. I was like, this girl's out of her mind. I started laughing until he said, okay. And I was like, what? He said, anything for you. Like, I'm going to need me a Daquan, please. Child, I'm going to need me a Daquan right away. Like, what? Look, I don't know where she get her Daquan from. In my world, ain't no man in their right mind would have been like, okay. They'd have been like, why you still talking about him? Like, you still got feelings or something? But not Daquan. He was like, anything to please you. Child, I didn't know what was worse. Her bringing it up or him agreeing to not talk to Chase anymore. Like, what? Now, okay. Kaley's my girl. I like her. She's my favorite on the show. But she going through some things right now. I mean, some crazy, but what? And Daquan, now I got my eye on you. Because, you know, I thought it was sweet last week when you cooked dinner. But now you just might be, you know, I don't know the word. I'm like, a damn fool. Like, I'm gonna need me a Daquan, but I don't think they got one in Las Vegas. So Daquan called me, because in all of Vegas, I don't think we got one damn Daquan. I ain't never heard of such a thing. And then in the next scene, we have Emily going with Bree, moving her eggs to a new IVF facility, and then she ends up later that day talking to Lontel. Okay, so like I said, this whole Emily, I don't even like talking about it. It's such a sticky situation, because I can't imagine what that would be like to lose a child. I just can't imagine. I probably wouldn't know what to say. I probably would be quiet. That's me, and just very loving. I would be very quiet, very loving, and it's something she has to work out with herself. But she's talking to Lontel, and she's saying, I want another baby. And he says, I'm not ready. Like, I almost closed my eyes at the entire scene, because these are some heavy problems. She's saying she wants a baby, another one after what she went through with JJ. And he's saying, you know, it was rough on me. I don't know if I can do it again. I understand both sides, and these are personal decisions. Like, no one's wrong, no one's right. Because one thing you cannot let anybody do is to tell you how you feel. Like, people have a right to feel any way they want. They don't have a right to do whatever they want, but they have a right to feel whichever way they want. So they keep talking, and then he says, I'm not ready, but you know, I'll give it a try. I mean, I was holding my breath through the whole scene, because I thought, you know, he could have got up and walked out. Like, it could have really real bad. So, you know, this whole IVF thing, you know, it might, you know, quench that aching she has in her heart. It might not. It's just such a hard, sticky situation. Now, I know I said that the whole Kaley and Daquan situation was the craziest one of the whole episode. No, I forgot about this next scene. Okay, so this is insane. So, Amanda, I mean, do you think Amanda's still on weed? Do you remember she failed her drug test last year? Like, something's wrong with Amanda. Now, I like her, but her and Kaley both are doing crazy things this season. Okay, so this was the thing. So Amanda goes to see a stunt double agent. She wants to be a stunt double. And the agent looked at her like she was crazy, just like I was, because I was like, and then the manager, the agent actually told her, I think you're a little too short. You should be nice about it. Like, eat a little too. And then I thought, good, somebody said it. I didn't have to scream at the TV, because I'm thinking, child, what, a stunt double? You know, you're LP. I have not seen a lot of LP short people. And but she says to the agent, no. I want to be a stunt double for children. Now I was like, at first I said, because I went, oh, okay, because unless you think about what she says, it made sense. Then I was like, when the last time I took my ass to the movies and seen, you know, Mission Impossible with an LP, or a kid with a kid? Like, what? And I have never been to a movie when the kid is jumping off of buildings, chasing people with guns. What is she talking about? What? You want to be a stunt double for children? Oh. And then she says, anything is possible. I mean, do you think they'll make, like, you know, Lethal Weapon with kids? Like, what is she talking about? Not only does she convince the agent to give her a second thought, the agent recommends that she goes over and talks to an actual stunt double. She goes over, talks to the stunt double. The stunt double's trying to show her techniques and tells her, this is not a joke, jump off this roof onto these mats, off the roof, the top of the house. Now, I think it's crazy when regular stunt doubles do these crazy things. Being a stunt double is dangerous. It's dangerous. Did you even hear, like a couple weeks ago, Tom Cruise broke his damn ankle? But I guess, I don't know. So she goes to jump out the roof, but then she gets scared, and I thought, good, maybe she'll come to her senses. Because number one, being a stunt double is dangerous. That's number one. Number two, I don't know what kid movie that I go to that they're jumping off of buildings. Now, if I'm wrong, you guys let me know in the comment section. But name me one damn movie when a kid is running around, chasing the bad guy jumping off of buildings. I mean, I can't, what? Huh? No. Okay. Whatever, but she ended up jumping off the damn building. But maybe it's a good thing, because I just don't think she's gonna get any jobs. As a stunt double. No offense. Is that mean? The next scene, we have Emily, who, because of Rochelle, decides to talk to Kaley. Let her know, stop saying having a miscarriage is the same thing as losing a child. Now, I can't believe that this has not crossed Kaley's mind. Like, what? Listen, having a miscarriage is sad. And it's hard to go through. But it's nothing compared to losing a child. Like, Kaley, come on, you're still my favorite. On the show, I'm just gonna say you're going through something right now. Just going through something. I don't know, you might be on weed too. This is not making any sense. So, Emily's trying to explain to Kaley, stop comparing the two. But Kaley's not catching on. She was like, no, I'm in pain too, just like you are, and I need people to acknowledge that it was hard for me too. Now is not the time and place. I'm telling you, Emily is dead in the midst of mourning. You're gonna argue with someone that's mourning right now to get your point across that having a miscarriage from a kid that you didn't want. No offense, you did say, you didn't want to be pregnant. Do you remember that? I mean, Kaley did everything but be compassionate, understanding, and listening. Instead of giving Emily a hug or apologizing, she decides to argue with Emily. She sees the tears rolling down Emily's face. She keeps going. This turned into a big old disaster. I mean, like, Kaley, I mean, I guess everybody has a moment of, no, you're out your mind, Kaley. I'm sorry. I still like you, but you're cuckoo. And then when my girl, because when I'm your friend, I'm your friend. I mean, I don't know these people. I mean, when I like someone. Okay, so I'm still trying to ride with Kaley, but when she didn't get the reaction that she wanted out of Emily, she went home, called her sister, still looking for a little more attention. Like, oh my gosh, Kaley, she wants someone to hold her and coddle her and be like, we're so sorry about the miscarriage that you have from a guy who didn't really like you. I mean, we gotta be honest here. This is the problem. She's not being honest with herself. And from the guy who didn't want the kid in either. Remember, he wasn't feeling her. She wants attention. I'm sorry you had a miscarriage, and even though you got Daquan now, who has agreed to your ridiculous plan of not talking to Chase, while you're on a damn boat with flowers and he's cooking dinner, but she wants us to all be sympathetic. Kaley, it's not always about you. I mean, what is going on with you and Amanda these days? Like, you two are just, I don't know, stuck in your feelings, I guess. Or, in other words, just be like, you two are nuts. Maybe y'all, are y'all still smoking weed? This is not making any sense, child. You need to stay off the weed. The weed, both of y'all. I mean, besides that, there really wasn't too much going on this episode. There was Rochelle has a new guy that she's dating. His name is Ty. She went on a double date with Switzerland. I mean, Asa, I call her Switzerland. She loves to be in the middle. I mean, except for, the final scene. Let's talk about the final scene. So they all get to this aggression place that Rochelle suggested, which I think is a great idea. She's trying to bring the group together. That's always good. But Kaley doesn't show up. And so Emily starts explaining to the group why her and Kaley fell out. Well, of course, Amanda's gonna get in where she get in, because she wants everyone to hate Asa. I mean, she wants everyone to hate Kaley because, she thinks she's right by, taking Kaley's sloppy seconds and talking to her like nothing mattered. So when Emily's explaining what happened, she was like, Kaley's, I'm done with Kaley. Amanda decides to jump on board. She wants everybody to take her side now. I wish I was me. I wish I was making this up. She was like, yeah, I don't like her either. She's such a mean person. She just totally used that to jump on board and really still continue to overlook her part, which was, you stole her man. Now, I don't care if she got Daquan or not. You should have just said, sorry, I had your sloppy seconds and this would have been over with. But you refused to say you're sorry for, being a man thief, even though he didn't like her. And Kaley wants some sympathy any way she can get it. This is a mess. It is a mess. And then you got Asa over here, who's usually Switzerland, but when they started the aggression activities, they hit people's pictures. Then she wants to go off, because when you're Switzerland and you are on one side, when it seems like everyone is hating Kaley, she's got to jump on board. So she grabs her bed and starts saying, "That's for being mean to my best friend." Child, I can't take Switzerland. What? This is crazy. Pick a side. Pick a side. And then probably next episode when she's with Kaley, she'll jump on Kaley's side. I said I didn't mind Switzerland, but at some point you gotta stand for something, right? Child, just take a side. It ain't gotta be the right side, just a side. Can you live your whole life just being, Switzerland, or some people might call, Two-Face? But I still like you, but I said you got a little two-face bug in you, child. You couldn't be my friend. I'm just saying. But that's pretty much what happened this episode. It left off with some serious cliffhangers. Emily, she's gonna go through this surgery, for her IVF, and Kaley, just longing for some sympathy, a little love, even though Daquan's sitting right next to her. And then the new kid stunt double. Child, I love this show. Something's wrong with me. I love it. And this episode was really good because it gave me laughter. It gave me sadness. I'm kind of a little worried about Emily's situation. And it was good that Rochelle brought all the girls back together. But I don't even think Rochelle can, really fix what's going on. It's too much. And it's right up my alley. Something wrong with me. So you know what that means. I'll be back next week. Thanks for watching. Talk to you next time. Bye.